Hey girl. This is Tabby's Treasured Home, and if you're new here, I'm Tabby. Today's video is gonna be a lot like me, all over the place. But anyway, we have some stuff to discuss. The tea is piping hot, girl. I gotta tell you something because I just gotta get it off my chest. And I know that I will feel better once I do that. And then, let go, let God sort of thing. But I gotta tell you a story. I gotta tell you what happened to me yesterday. It was truly a Facebook Marketplace nightmare. I also want to share just the little bit of clips that I took from my amazing dream vacation anniversary trip. I have to show you guys this place. It was incredible. We are about to go all out with all the pumpkins and I'm sure I can talk somehow, some way. All the oranges. I have some really, really great video ideas coming up, and I need you to subscribe because you do not want to miss not one fall decorating video that is on the way. Let's go ahead and get the drama over with, okay? Let's talk about the drama first because it's eating me up inside. My husband was confused. He was like, "Why are you so worked up about this?" And I think it's because I've only had a couple of mean girl experiences in my life, but not very many. I can't even count on one hand mean girls that I've encountered in my life. And some of the ones that I can count on one hand are from like elementary school, okay? And that may be because I give a lot of people the benefit of the doubt because I do. I had someone be downright mean to me yesterday, and I have to tell you about it because I really, really, really wanted what I saw on Facebook Marketplace. So, backtrack, rewind. Imagine this. I'm getting ready to leave the resort to go to the airport in Mexico. Okay. I get a little red circle by the marketplace icon on my Facebook Marketplace, which could only mean one thing. Hey, girl, I got something here that you might like. What is it? Click on it. A dream come true. This right here. And you're wondering, what's so great about that little wooden box? I have wanted this for like 2 years, maybe three. I've wanted it for a really long time. It is from Antique Farmhouse, and I have had it saved in a little note that is shared with me and my husband. Just a list of stuff that I want for Christmas or birthdays or anniversaries, something special. Well, guess what? It's never available to purchase. And when it is, I'm like, nah, it's not a need, it's a want. Like, we'll get it later type thing. Well, guys, I thought my time had come. I thought that my moment had arrived because I saw this beauty pop up on my Facebook Marketplace timeline. So I was very quick to message this girl, and I was like, please pick me, pick me, pick me. Because you guys know, if you've ever bought anything from Facebook Marketplace, if you like anything and if it is a good price, more than likely it is not available. I tell her just how much I have wanted this piece. I tell her I will buy it right here, right now. I will send you Cash App, Venmo, whatever you want, and I'll come pick it up tomorrow because right now I am in Mexico, so I can't get it today, but I will come first thing tomorrow to get it. She writes me back and she's like, someone's coming to look at it today, so I will let you know if that falls through. When I landed in Atlanta, I opened my phone and I had a notification from two different people. Before I got on the plane, I messaged my friend Melissa, who knows I've been searching for this thing, and told her, oh my gosh, look what I found. She then writes me back and says, well, guess what? I messaged her too because I knew that you would want this. I'm like, great, I have double the chances of getting it because my friend and I both reached out to her. Two chances to have this in my possession. She told Melissa the same thing. If the girl doesn't come today, I will let you know. I will get back to you. Well, like I said, I got to Atlanta and I had a text message from Melissa and a message from this girl. I opened the message first because I had a good feeling. I opened it up and she said it fell through. The girl didn't show up. And in the message, I said, okay, I want it. I want it. I will pay you right now if you don't want to hold it for anyone. I can come first thing in the morning after I drop my little one off at school. I can pick it up from the porch. I said, tomorrow is crazy, which it is. Currently, we are in nap time, but later on this afternoon, things are going to get hectic with football, birthday parties, teacher meetings. Like, it is a crazy day. So I was talking to her like she was my friend. I was like, yeah, girl, I got this, this, and this, and this going on. I can come pick it up first thing in the morning. I look over and Melissa has sent me a text, and her text says, hey, guess what? What, girl? She said, I'm going to be picking up your pie safe tomorrow. And I was like, that's crazy because so am I. She said, oh, she must be sending this message out to everyone who had reached out before. So to make sure that she knows that I really, really want it, I let her know that I had a friend, Melissa, who she's also messaging. She's messaging her simply because she knows that I have been on the lookout for this or something similar to this for a really long time. The girl proceeds to write back and says, I don't care which of you come and get it. I'm trying not to say this with an attitude because I want to give her the benefit of the doubt and not think that she was coming at me with an attitude. But this is what she said. She was just very like business, straightforward. I don't care which of you two get it, but you have to be here at 4:30 when I am home. No Cash App, no Venmo, cash only. I was walking through the Atlanta airport, about to go through customs. Stress was a little high anyway, because in the airport, it's like hurry up and wait type thing. So I'm like running through the Atlanta airport while I'm messaging this girl, and I'm trying to process in my mind everything I need to do today, the day that I was supposed to go pick it up. And I'm like, okay, I need to go here. I can do this. I can move this around. And I finally messaged her back with a crying face. This one. And I was like, that's super inconvenient, but I want it so bad that I will arrange my day to come and get it from you, and I will bring cash like you requested. Wouldn't you know? This is what she writes back. She's like, boop, bye. See you later. Sayonara. You said I was an inconvenience, so you don't get this no more. She was like, I'll pass. I have plenty of people that want this. And I'm like, wait, wait. I just told you that I would move my schedule around to come get it because that's how bad I want it. And she said, I'm no longer interested. And then guess what this girl did? She blocked me. Before I could even respond with all the Jesus love I had in my heart, she blocked me. Now, I can understand blocking someone if they're being hateful. I can understand blocking someone if, they are being aggressive or rude, what have you. But I was simply just trying to figure out how I could change my whole entire day around to come get this thing that I've wanted for like 2 years. Not only did she block me, she blocked Melissa. She blocked my friend. You guys, that's mean girl behavior. Like, I told you how badly I wanted this. I shared with you my heart, and you were dangling it in my face, and then you snatched it away. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. The devil was trying me yesterday, y'all. He was trying me. Take a moment of silence. Sometimes I'm thankful that the Holy Spirit has one hand on my shoulder and one hand over my mouth, because sometimes I want to be just as ugly to people as they are to me. Maybe one or two of the mean people that I'm talking about, that handful from elementary school now to adulthood, maybe one of you that are watching this right now, because I've received not so nice comments too, but she knew that I wanted this and she acted like that. That was rude. And I did. I went back and I looked on the website because I was like, you know what? If you felt your stomach drop to your butthole and you were so disappointed that she turned you away, then you should probably just invest in it and get it because you want it. But then I went and looked and it was sold out. It's okay because I'm sold out for Jesus. I basically told this girl, I will give you my left ovary for this pie safe. She said, be here at 4:30 or you're never getting it. Block. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I feel so much better now that I've gotten it off my chest. But sometimes things are not going to go the way you want them to. Sometimes they're not going to go as planned. And that may be because God has something better for you. My husband and I were gifted with a dream vacation for our 10-year anniversary. I can't believe that we are coming up on 10 years. It feels like yesterday and forever ago all at the same time. We stayed at the LeBlanc in Cabo, Mexico. It was amazing and so far out of our league, but we enjoyed every single second of it. From the moment we walked in, they gave us a warm thingy majiggy for our shoulders. They gave me this beautiful white flower. They gave us coconut water. And we knew from the very beginning that we were kind of too country for what we were about to experience. But nonetheless, we were excited to take on all these new adventures and mostly relaxing right by this area out here. You guys, this pool was, well, pools, plural, I should say, and hot tubs. It was such a cool vibe out there, and you can see Victor already dancing. We had some live music every single day, different kinds. So, guitars, saxophones, and then we had a violin one time. We decided to start our vacation by eating right at this restaurant by the beach called Ocean, and we got some tacos and some really delicious food. This was an all inclusive resort, so we didn't have to worry about eating. We could eat however much we wanted to, and gosh, did we eat! And there is a lot here, a lot of food here for you guys to look at and be envious of because my belly is still full from everything that we ate there. And I tried a lot of new things. I was very proud of myself because I'm typically very picky, but I tried so many new things on this trip. Here is a little room tour of our room that we stayed in. We stayed in a room with a king size bed and a luxurious bathroom. They gave me a cute little bag that I was able to take with me down to the pool. Our view was stunning. I don't know if you saw, but they were out there fixing the balcony if you saw a person. But we could see the wedding ceremony area from our balcony, and it was really nice to actually see a wedding take place while we were there. That was special to see, and y'all, nobody believed that we were here for our 10-year anniversary. I guess we look younger than we think. Look at this area here. It is so romantic, peaceful, calming. It's a pool area in the spa where you have a whole hydrotherapy experience. I just wanted to get in the hot tub, but you are supposed to get in the sauna first, and then there's like another step, and then another step, and then you do hot tub, pool, ice bath. I skipped the majority of that, but it was fun to learn about, and they were so kind to walk us through it because we were so clueless. We got room service that night because we were so tired from traveling, and they even brought us a little flower for our dinner. As you can see, we woke up the next morning and it was gloomy and rainy, and they said this is rare, but we did experience more rain toward the end on the very last day, as you will see. However, the rest of the time was beautiful. But since it was gloomy, we went to go get our couples massage, and it was just incredible. I enjoyed this so much. It had been forever since we had done this together. So it was just nice to sit and do nothing and be pampered. This waiting area was so nice. The tents that you see there are actual little beds, and the lanterns created such a beautiful ambiance. This is Bella, a fancy Italian restaurant that was super delicious. I'm trying to figure out if we eat this.
Nope.
Or not. Update, you are supposed to eat this and this.
What you want to eat?
I'm too country to be out here. Nick is embarrassed. He's mad because I keep offering him salad.
She's like, not freaking grandma. She just wants to shove it down my throat.
Vic was super embarrassed, but I could not decide what I wanted, and since it's all inclusive, I just got both, which the portions were pretty small anyway. I got lasagna and chicken, and it was really good. And being someone who loves decor, I was just amazed at all the things that I saw. Look at these lanterns hanging above the table, just absolutely gorgeous. I loved the greenery on the walls, like such a good moment for a good picture. They really knew how to set the vibes up here at this place. It was just one beautiful area after another, and this was a couple of floors up above the pool, so you got a really good view of the pool. Just a nice place to sit and relax. The next day, we got a cabana. The weather was great. It was super hot, so it was nice to have this area to come to chill and hang out and be out of the sun and have the fan on and the TV if we wanted to. And so I did get some sun, but I spent a lot of time hanging out in the shade, which was super nice. They had some amazing food options by the pool every single day. On this particular day, they had some seafood options. They had a taco stand out there every single day with pork, chicken, steak, tacos, whatever toppings you wanted, and they were so good. And I just loved just the freshness of the food by the pool. And I also got chocolate ice cream every single day, and I don't regret it, not one bit. We are walking into the Asian restaurant, and again, with the lanterns, they're so pretty. I was so obsessed with how they decorated everything, all the furniture options. You guys know I love all things home decor, and I was just so impressed by all of that. This restaurant is probably our favorite out of all of them. We didn't get to go to two, so I can't speak on those. Look at Victor just enjoying his sushi. But we enjoyed this one so much that we went back on our very last night. I loved their chicken fried rice, and I got their sweet and sour chicken. Victor got ribs that fell off the bone, which made him very, very happy. And I went to the bathroom in the middle of dinner. I had to record this beautiful bathroom. Even the bathrooms were stunning. For dessert, we had this really pretty chocolate cake. It was really yummy. And we went on a night walk, and someone drew something inappropriate in the sand. And I had to get a little clip of it, although we are going to blur it out here so that you can't see it. But just use your imagination. Somebody had a little too much to drink or something, or they're just super immature. But we did get a good little laugh out of that. We just enjoyed exploring the hotel. And one of my favorite things was you would go to dinner and then you would come back up and they put your slippers by the bed and two little sweet treats and fold your blankets down to the bottom so you could just crawl in. And they also had aromatherapy going, and this was called a turn down service. And it inspired me to start doing that at home. So I ordered a little aromatherapy machine because I thought it was just such a nice way to wind down, not just for me, but for everyone in the family. Look at this sweet surprise of fireworks on this night. I felt like, I know it wasn't just for us, but I felt like it was just for us. It was so special, so sweet. And the next morning, the weather was again so very beautiful. So we wanted to just go walk on the beach. It was a little too rough to swim in where we were at. The waves were really, really strong and the current is really strong. So you have to be careful. So we did not get in it. But oh my goodness, isn't it incredibly beautiful?
Ooh.
And you got to get churros in Mexico, and they had it right by the pool. By the pool, it was so fun just to see what snacks or what they were going to have out there for us to try that day. They were so kind, always checking on us, always making sure that we were comfortable, and it felt like I was a celebrity or something. That night we went back to Ocean where we had lunch on the first day, and we had dinner right there by the water. It was so very beautiful, and I got a clip of this guy uh, sweeping the sand, like putting a design in the sand. I was like, wow, they really go all out. They even sweep the sand. The next day, another gorgeous day in Cabo. We had some time to waste because we scheduled an excursion for later in the evening on this day. We were getting a little antsy. Victor and I are two very busy people who really don't get to sit and do nothing very often. So after we were sitting and relaxing for so long, we were getting the itch to go do something, to go on an adventure. And so we scheduled a sunset dinner cruise to go see the arch. And it was like the thing to see. If you're going to Cabo, you have to see it. So we were like, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to take our Dramamine and go on this cruise. They encouraged us that it wasn't going to be so rocky, but I'm glad we ate this calzone, y'all, because there wasn't no dinner eaten on this boat. First of all, the ride to this place was so bumpy that it made me a little nauseous. And then I get on the boat and look how the boat is rocking. The views are just breathtaking, though. I tried my best, Victor and I both, just to grab another Dramamine and breathe and just take it all in because we were so blessed just to even be there. And I was trying to take in all of the beauty that my eyes were seeing. Him and I, we were like, we got to go down to the bottom of the boat for just a minute to try to stabilize ourselves. But the sunset, it was so beautiful. And the people on the boat, they really were so kind. And the photographer was so nice and took a lot of beautiful pictures that we were able to purchase later on. I got a night view of Cabo, which I thought was pretty. And this is a picture that the photographer took. And he also got one of Victor and I before we got all queasy. And we scheduled jet skis the next day. We scheduled both of these on the same day. We were feeling super adventurous, I guess. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am just terrified of water. I don't know what it is, like big bodies of water, like lakes, oceans. If I can't see what's underneath me, it freaks me out. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. So I'm not really fond of doing anything out on the water, but here I am on a speedboat bouncing around past this arch again to go on a jet ski. And I was just going to overcome my fear this day. And you know what? I'm really glad that I did because I did it with my partner, my best friend in the whole entire world, my soulmate. And I haven't told you guys this, but butterflies mean a whole lot to my family and I. They have for many years. And Victor and I kept seeing this little yellow butterfly our entire trip, and we even saw one out here in the middle of the ocean. It was following us everywhere we went. We would see it. We would see it at, the hotel. We even saw it as we were leaving the airport. It was just crazy. And here I am riding this jet ski, having so much fun. And Victor was such a great support. He is the best. I love him so very much. This was a very fun day, and we even got to explore Mexico a little bit. And when we were finished riding our jet skis, we didn't know this, but we had some real cheese quesadillas and beans waiting for us. And it was actually really, really good. This is our romantic dinner on the beach, and this is probably my most favorite experience of our trip. We were able to sit together and read our letters that we wrote to each other 10 years ago before we got married. So, on our wedding day, we picked 10 people to write us letters that we could read every single year leading up to our 10 year. And on our 10 year, we would read the letter from each other. So, this was the perfect setting to read our letter to one another. Victor's letter, guys, it was so prophetic and it was so. I feel like he could have written that letter yesterday. I know he didn't because we pulled it out of our box, but it was amazing how he could think ahead and just speak those things into existence. And I'm so blessed to have him as my husband. And it was so beautiful to reflect on our life together and our marriage and just think back on all the things together. It's me, the many hats that I wear. They gave us the sweetest dessert, and it was so fun to see it all light up. It made it such a cute celebration. And look at the dessert, it even had a butterfly on it. Victor asked them to set this up for us while we were at dinner, the I love you and rose petals on the bed and a bath. It was just so very thoughtful, so very romantic. And I had to take clips of this entire vacation just so I could look back on this. And I'm so thankful that I did that because this is a trip that I never ever want to forget. The next day was super duper rainy. Check it out. Storms of ruin. We were able to get home just before the tropical storm made its way, and we are so thankful that we got home safe and sound. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me as much as I enjoyed hanging out with you, talking to you. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe so you don't miss any more fall decorating content, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.